Hey guys, we're back with a arcade video, I guess. Yeah, I figured I'd do like a show what I still have and what I don't. What the hell would it be named? I'm drawing a blank. Oh well. Anyway, I'm doing this on Christmas morning. So Merry Christmas to you guys. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, Happy Hanukkah. Uh, I don't know what else would come after that, but so. But we're back. I'm making a video. I probably haven't made one of these in like 3 years maybe or whatnot. So I figured I'd show you guys what I still have, what I got rid of, what's new in the arcade. So try not to shake the camera too much because I'm recording on my phone. And we'll start here. I still have my T2. I got that in 2019. It's been a good machine. I got Adam's Family still. Got that in 2020. During the it was towards the summer. I think it was June. I think June or July. During COVID, where everybody was running around screaming that the world was going to end. I was buying an Adam's Family because I didn't give a shit about that stuff. But I still have that. I've been going back and forth with maybe, getting rid of this one or so in the spring. We'll see. I don't know. I might keep them. I might still just keep it. It works fine. I gotta replace a few parts on it and whatnot, but it's still doing good. We got the Mega Touch. I've had this for like ever. This was like the first real arcade machine that I bought. I have video of other machines I've had, but they're not on YouTube. They're on VHS. So, and I haven't had a VCR or anything to transfer the video, or I would show you the other machines I had in the past. But I'm not going to bore you with that right now. But I still have this, the Ruby 2. I got this. I want to say at the end of 2010, I believe, going into 2011. Yeah, and I do have another one that's it's a flat screen. It's a newer type of model, but it's always I have problems with it every now and then. So I switch them in and out now and then. So the other one's sitting on my bench. And it's got a couple issues, and I gotta get a keyboard and get it rebooted and all that shit. But you might have seen that one. It used to be here. Well, right now it's just this guy, my old one. That's a wall box, or it's a huge wall box. I was hoping when I got one of these, it was gonna be one of those little ones, but apparently this is what goes with the type of jukebox I have. And I would say it's kind of rare because you don't see them much. But, so I got that. That works. I don't remember what year I got that, though. But it didn't come with any mounting hardware, so I had to build my own and just get mounted to that wall. Didn't really have any good flat places to put it, so it's just here, right there. I know it's kind of a dumb place for it, but so that is there. We turn this way. We have the change machine, which is still here, still working. It's got all my little stickers from all my events I've been to. Brofest 1, 2, and it has a John's Arcade sticker on the bottom. If you guys are into arcade stuff, he used to be a big YouTuber at one time. He technically still is, but he doesn't post videos anymore, which is fine. But so she still works. I don't remember when I got this either. I think there was a video from 10 or 11 years ago on my channel when I got this. But it's still there. It's still going. I got the jukebox is still here. I've had this since 2011. I'm trying to think of. Well, I've had it a long time. So I've had it since 2011, and it was 2025 now, and it's going to be 26 soon. So let's say 10, 11 years, something like that. Maybe 15. I don't know. I don't know the exact. And my YouTube channel doesn't go that far back, so I think I started YouTube like 2015, 16, something like that. I guess. I don't remember really. Well, anyway, so my jukebox is still here. Right now, it's on free play because we're after midnight here, and this thing is set to go onto free play. Just because back in the day, in the early days, I used to come down here and work on stuff after midnight. So because I'm a night owl, but. So she's still there, still doing good. I always get questions of why I have two jukeboxes. Jukeboxes. That is part of that. That's the wall box that's connected to that. It's just a big remote to that. Just trying to clear it up. There's a wire that runs down there and goes into it. All right. And then we got the change machine sign that's hanging there. And I haven't had to yet change the bulb yet, but I feel like it needs one at some point. And if we turn this way, we have I used to have a claw machine. I used to sit right here. I actually still have the claw machine. I haven't gotten rid of it. Nobody wanted to buy it, so it's sitting in the garage. I don't know what I'm going to do, either scrap it or what, or got parts out of it. But, whoops, didn't want to get into it. You can sort of see it there. Anyway, I got this September this year. I forget if it was before Labor Day or after. But it's a World Class Bowling. Of course, it's a kit. If you haven't figured it out, if you look at the cabinet, this used to be a Mortal Kombat at one time, and all the guts have been ripped out of it, so it doesn't have the Mortal Kombat boards or any of that stuff. And I'm not planning on turning it back to one. I'm just going to use it as like a JAMA cabinet, sort of. Maybe I can find a different bowling game that would fit that. But I can barely get it into view there. But yeah, I've got this. I've been playing this. It's been great. I've had a lot of bowling games. I've had a Capcom bowling. It used to be like a Miss Pac cabaret cabinet. And I used to have, which isn't on the channel, but I used to have a Rockin' Bowl. Which isn't the video game, It's the redemption machine, if you've ever seen it, where it's one of those coin roll games where you put the quarter in, it rolls down the lane and hits the pin, and then tickets come out. I had one of those at one time. Really enjoyed that. I don't know why I got rid of that, but so this is pretty good. There's a compartment right there. You open up and you pull the board out, and it has all the PCB on it and all that stuff, and you can work on it and whatnot. Right. So there's that, and then we have my Daytona, which I also got this year. So with this thing, I traded my. I used to have a. Trying to think, man. You get my brain to work. I used to have an F-14 Tomcat pinball machine. It used to sit here. It used to have the lights. It was really cool. I traded that in this year, and I got this thing. I actually was originally supposed to get I was supposed to go trade this for a Crazy Taxi, which is like in the same type of cabinet. If you've seen one. It was originally what I was going to do, but I went to the place to get look at look it over and stuff, and they had this in the back, and I got excited because I always wanted a Daytona too. But it was broken. Apparently, it was in a flood. And it got submerged in water up to the steering wheel, and it was a mess. But so I was supposed to get to the Crazy Taxi. I saw it in the back. I didn't. I just I don't know. I just wanted that game, and so I kept bugging the operator to sell me it, and we ended up trading. I traded the pinball machine for this thing, and he actually fixed it up a little for me. He put a new power supply in it, and he tested it, and the boards came alive, but it was all messed up. So I took it over and fixed it up, and it's I wouldn't say a restore, but it's in pretty good condition right now. I mean, if you look at it, it's got the age, it's got some rust. I was working on today. Oh, shit, I should have a light, shouldn't I? I don't know if I can turn a light on this camera. Oh, yes, we can. Okay. So, I was cleaning up the trim on it, on the bottom, today. I don't know why. Nobody's going to ever look at that, but, it's just something that I see every day. But it's not too bad. I mean, it had damage and stuff because of the flood and whatever. But still, I like it. It seems to work good. The monitor seems to be fine. I haven't had to mess with it or nothing with the monitor. The whole other thing in here. Now, so in here is your PCB, and under there is your boards for your force feedback and amplifier and all that. So yeah, this was kind of a pain in the ass because I only have a 29-inch door for the basement, and this thing is much wider than that. So you have to take the coin thing off, and then because I had such a small door, so what I had to do is I had to take that monitor out, take all the guts out of this, take top off. I'm bolted because this is under here is bolted on. You can see it. So you get bolts across here. So you take all those out, take this thing off. Now, if you were doing this and you had two people with you, you could probably leave most of the stuff in here and just unplug the wires, yank them out, and then lift that thing off of there. And that would have been easier. But with me, it was just me. So I had to dismantle the whole thing. And luckily it's got wheels under it so you can move it, but it was a pain in the ass. But I got it here. I got it put back together, and I worked through the problems with the boards and stuff, and I got it to where it's working pretty good. The force feedback's working and all that stuff, and I'm happy with it. Very happy with it. So, the only other issues I got with it, it needs some new speakers, and the board, if you look at here, if I turn this light off, I don't need it now. So if you look at it, I don't know if you can tell, sometimes it goes away and comes back when the boards have been running for a long time. So I think it's maybe the connections with the boards. I've taken the boards out a number of times and fooled with them and stuff. But it's going here. Just wait. Give me a sec. You'll see some graphical issues like this. You can sort of see it. There's some there. Most of the car. The car will have little spots and all that stuff on it, which I think is some chips or some. It might be chips or it might just be the connectors with the boards. And I know there's a guy that you can send it to and get the boards fixed and stuff. I just haven't done it. It works. I don't really care about the little spots everywhere every now and then and stuff. It's not a huge deal to me. I mean, there's the spots, the little weight things and stuff. That's not supposed to be there. But it's working. I mean, I could go and try to get boards off eBay for it, but they're like kind of probably running about $500 to $1,000 for boards for it. So, and you don't even know if those are going to work right. But it's running. I mean, if somebody comes over to play it, they most likely won't even notice that shit unless you point it out to them. So, I'm happy. It's going. If his board dies, I'll have to deal with it. It's just the way it is. With arcade stuff, you can't get them to work 100% all the time. There's always something fucking wrong with them. Especially Sega games, because they're so complicated. But anyway, it's great. I'm happy with it. I'm glad I had it. So, and you've probably seen I've showed videos of me playing it, but I never mentioned that I got one. So, but I'm sure you figured that out. But anyway, so that's it. That's that one. That's about it. That's what I got still in the arcade here. Try to back up a little bit. And yeah, I'm thrilled. So, right, see you guys later. Because the video's gone on for too long, I think. I try to do it as fast as I can and not get into too many details and stuff, but whatever. See you guys later. Bye.